So in this video we discuss about 8x1 mux. So we already discussed about what is the multiplexer. It is nothing but a combinational circuit which have the 8 inputs and only one single output. So we already discussed about that 2 power 3 is nothing but 8. So the power, what is the value of power? It is going to be our select lines. So they are our 3 select lines. So for 4x1 mux, that is 2 square, that is equal to 4. So 2 select lines. Here it is an 8x1 mux. So it has 8 inputs and 1 output. So 2 power 3 is nothing but 8. So 3 is our select line. So we can represent S0, S1, S2 as our select line. By using these select lines means you get 8 combinations, S2, S1, S0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, like that up to 1, 1, 1. Like that we can, when the select line is going to select one of those, then the output is going to assign one of the input. So it may be I0. So if you consider like I0, I1 and so on up to I7, like that it is going to be assigned by particular select line. Only one input is going to assign to the output. If the select line is equal to 0, means 0, 0, 0, then I0 will going to assign the output. If the select line is 0, 0, 1, then I1 is going to assign us to the output. Like that, any one of the select line give the output of any one of the input. So it is our design code. So design code in the Verilog is start with module and end with end module. We already know about this. So module after followed by module name. So it is our module name. So inside the module braces, what you are writing, we are writing the input ports. So what are the input ports here? So the input ports are I0, I1, I0 and so on up to I7, means 8 inputs. So how can represent vector form? In vector form it is represented with 7 down to 0. So means what it represent? I of 0, I of 1, I of 2, like that up to I of 7. The vector format represent like this. So how many select lines are there? There are 3 select lines. So how you can write these 3 select lines? So I of 0, I of 1 and I of 2. Sorry, it is like 2:0 maybe. So it is 2:0 means I of 0, I of 1, I of 2. So sorry, S of 0, S of 1, S of 2. So it means 3 select lines. So output is represented with out variable. So why you use reg means when you are using initial block or always block. So when you are going to use initial block or always block, our what are the variables which are used inside this, means out variable we are used in this block. So what is the values are going to assign in the particular variable. So that variable, so that is should be reg data type. So initial block and always block, we must remember this point. So what are the variables we are going to assign in the initial block and always block, that should be reg data type. So if you don't mention anything, the output out variable is nothing but a void data type. So it is wrong in the always block. So we have to represent with reg data type. So until now you have clear. If you have any doubts, you can comment on it. So next look into the always block. So always at the rate there is a sensitivity list. So it is our sensitivity list. Inside the star represent means the whole input. So what are the inputs here? The 8 inputs and 3 select lines, whole 11 inputs. What are, if any change in these, any one of the 11 inputs, so this block is going to execute. So next here we can use case statement. So how you can use case statement? So always block, when there is a multiple statements, you can use begin. So then followed by case. So one in case what you are going to do means, so inside the braces, so what are the values you are going to give here? So 3 tick B 0 0 0. So what is this value? It is our select lines value. So what is the select line variable? S. So what are the values you are going to assign? That particular variable is inside the braces. So S is our values which are going to assign here. So that's why you can simply write S. So 3 means there is a 3 bits, select line is 3 bits, so you can represent by 3. Tick B means binary, so there you can give different combinations. So if 0 0 0, if select line is equal to 0, then our output will be I of 0. So I of 0 is going to assign out variable. So for 1, I of 1 is going to assign out value. Like that for every different combinations of selectants, the output may be assigned by using the I values. So you can end the case with end case and then begin with end and the module with end module. It is our design code. So just look into the test bench code. So it is similar as every code. So first followed by module and then module is followed by module name here. So you can give any name as per your understanding. So inputs are in the reg data type, output are in the void data type. So mux 8x1 is our design code module name. So here you can observe what is that. So it is nothing but our connection of design code and test bench code. So you can connect design code and test bench code here in this line. So it is our design code module name. So it is our instance, stage is our instance name. You can wrote any name. So why I represent means you can use any name. For that specification only I use. So in mostly Verilog we use DUT, design under test. It may be preferable for the Verilog. So it may be professionality and some in the industrial level it may be use this. It is better to use this, but no need to use only particular this one. You can use any name, your name also, and anything. So next it is our port list. So port connections, here we are using the port connections by order. So there is a port connection by name also. So order is very simple when there is a less number of one. If there are the more inputs and outputs, then we are going to port connection by name. So it is very easy to understand and no confusion about multiple number of inputs and outputs. So here only 3 inputs, so that's why I followed order. So if you don't watch port connection video, it is better to watch that, then only you can understand this order and name port connections. So there is a initial begin. So for giving different combination of inputs, we are using this initial block. So there is a multiple statement, that's why you start with begin keyword. So what are the values we are going to, so what are the inputs we are given, so we have to give that different combinations here. And /5 is our delay. So for every input change there is some delay, so we can represent that by /5. At last we can see that finish keyword. It can stop the simulation when you want. So after a particular nanoseconds I want to stop the simulation, so that's why I use finish keyword here. And this begin here, what is the begin is going to stop by this end keyword. So these 4 lines are written to generate the waveform in EDA Playground. For this coding I use EDA Playground. It is an open source. I already done a video on EDA Playground, how you use that, how you simulate, how you get waveforms, those all. So for getting waveforms in EDA Playground you must use these 4 lines. So it will end with N mode. So it is our output waveform. So how it's look like means, so it's like this. So if you press this minus symbol, so it is going to be short. So so like this. So there is no elaboration. If you want to elaborate, so it is also 2. So if you want to elaborate this one, so you get minus and then different steps, means S of 0, S of 1, S of 3, like that elaboration we get. So if you simply press plus means, so here it is going to get a single line S. So it is our when you are going to split like this, we can get binary values. So if you are combined like this, you get decimal values. So here you can observe for this particular value I want to go into give the values. So for this what is the line, so I want to give that only. So just 1 minute. So here you can see the select line value is 3. So for 3, what is the value we are going to assign? So for 3, here you can observe the 3. So assign I of 3 is 0. So you can observe this line. So out is equal to I of 3. So now you can observe I of 3. So what is our I of 3? 1. So 1 value is going to assign to out or not. So it will be assigned to the out. So that like that we can check your functionality whether it is correct or not, like that. So now when the select line is equal to 3, the I of 3 value is going to assign to the output variable, so it will be right. So like that you can cross check whether your code is correct or not. So I think it's up to now it's very clear. So if you have any doubts in particular any line or code and any syntax or any keyword, so if you have don't hesitate to feel to ask in comment section. So thanks for watching. Until then, bye.